It's Madden NFL 23, and we'll see Christian Kirk. He's putting together one of the better seasons in league history. It's the Jaguars and the Titans, coming up next.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Jacob. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw. Jacob. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. The Jaguars come into this one still undefeated despite the one tie. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Throwing on first down. Jacob. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Christian Kirk. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Jaguars are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think... Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They are coming off the game last week, which was a very interesting game, and Charles, ultimately it ended in a tie.
And that's difficult on teams because, let's face it, Brandon, they just don't know how to react. I mean, who does? Did you win? No. Did you lose? No. Because when you win, you jump up and down. Life's good. When you lose, you set your face in that stone look so that you show that you weren't hurt. I think it's one of those things that at the end of the year, you find out just how you're supposed to feel about that tie. Did it help you or hurt you in the standings? Then you'll know what you really should have felt that game.
Off the play fake. Jacob. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Christian Fulton. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking up one of the league's better quarterbacks.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
And still in the first half here, a long way to go. Looking to throw on second down. Jacob. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And they're going to get this up to midfield. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On 1st and 10. Jacob eluding the pressure right. Open man is Kirk, complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram, Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Complete to Jones. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. First down now, but that clock rolling. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back to throw. Jacob. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Six plays got him down here. This is play number 7, third and goal. A final shot before break. Jacob, and that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Marvin Jones in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. Off play action. Jacob. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Off the play fake. Jacob. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And Ingram holds it in. The Jaguars first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation, and sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Let's give him the credit he deserves because he can really do no wrong. It's got to be demoralizing for a defense to have someone who can cut up your secondary all game long with his arm and then rip off a huge gain like this with his legs. A championship effort from that man under center.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. A play fake for Robinson. Now Lawrence. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Arnold. And the Jaguars are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. They'll run with Robinson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. James Robinson. To the line to start their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Off-play action. Jacob. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. 1st down. Robinson up the middle. And this will be a Jaguars 1st down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. The 20, and he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. He's back to throw. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans have just about sewn up this football. They'll They'll start by running the option to the right. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Now Tannehill. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. On the return, here's Agnew. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. So now the Jags down by a field goal, 80 seconds remaining. And they need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. His throw is going to be incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. First down now, but the clock continues to move. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need him to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes the correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
Back to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Little. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal.
Back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this one away.
So the Jags will keep the offense out there as they'll decide to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy.
Tannehill to throw. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Fulton. And the Titans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal is not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. One last throw here for Tannehill. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.